Greetings gastronauts, this is Keith Cooks. I'm Keith, and today I'm going to show you something quite simple, quite delicious and quite essential. Soft white bread rolls. Well, I say it's essential. Bread is essential, and I know I made the tiger bread just last week, but I finished it and I want to make some more bread because I enjoy doing it, and it's usually better than what you get from the supermarket. So let's do it. Right, this dough is it's basically a brioche style of bread, so it's got milk in it. But anyway, we've got 450 grams of strong white bread flour, 125 ml of milk, 125 ml of warm water, a teaspoon each of yeast, sugar and salt, a tablespoon of oil, that's rapeseed oil, and an egg. We'll also need a bit of butter to coat the rolls before we bake them. So let's get going. Right, let's add the sugar. One recipe I saw said 2 tablespoons of sugar. You can get lost. That's ridiculous. I'm trying not to put the salt and yeast in until the end. So I'll put the oil in. And the egg. Woo. Give those a little stir around. Okay. And the yeast. And the salt. And the milk. And the water. Just mix those thoroughly and then we can get kneading. Seems like quite a dry mixture. Haven't got all the flour in yet. I'm sure we'll manage it eventually. I reckon you can do this in a stand mixer with a dough hook, but I don't have such a thing. And I suppose you could also do it in a bread maker. I also don't have one of those and don't particularly want one. In fact, I've never had a bread maker. I don't really see the point. But I suppose if you can't spare 10 minutes for a bit of therapeutic dough bashing, then, well. So the usual drill, fold into thirds, roll out, stretch, fold into thirds, turn it through 90 degrees, roll it out, stretch, until it's smooth and elastic. Okay, that's looking good. So just form that into a ball. Pop it in your bowl, cover it with plastic film, and leave it in a warm place to rise until it's doubled in size, which will take an hour or two. Okay, here's my dough, lovely and riz, and what am I going to do now? I'm going to knock it back, so I need to just get it out of the bowl, just squidge it a little bit, get the air out. Oh, that's sticky. Ooh, that. And now I'm going to weigh it. I'm going to make 9 rolls out of that, and I'm going to use this tin to contain them so they don't spread all over and finish up ½ an inch thick. If they're contained, they'll be quite thick and chunky. This is me being unable to work the scales. Right, let's try that again. Go to 0, come on. Right, that is 725 grams. I know I should be able to divide by 9, but yeah, this machine does it better. 80.555555555 grams each. First of all, I think I'll divide it into 3, so that'll be 3 blobs that need to be 240. Close enough. Then I'll divide each of these mega blobs into 3. So now we want to roll each little blob into a nice smooth ball and pop it in the tin, which I've lined with scrunched up greaseproof paper. If you scrunch it up, it makes it easier for it to fit into the corners. Okay, they're looking good. So what we do now is let them rise again. So I'll cover them with a clean tea towel, put them in the warm place until they've risen significantly. And as they rise, they will kind of join together, and don't worry about that. That's what we want for this kind of bun. Right, here's my dough balls. Whoa, look at those beauties. Nicely riz. And I've got the oven preheating to 170 degrees Celsius because it's a fan oven, 190 Celsius if it isn't. I've got some melted butter, and I'm just going to paint that on top of the rolls, and that'll give them a nice bit of goldenness. There we go. So I'm just going to pop these in the oven for 15 minutes, and then I'll turn them around and give them another 5-ish. Okay, look at these beautiful things. Let's get them out. Get rid of that horrible thing. And yep, sounds hollow. So the hardest part, we have to leave that to cool down before we can have a sample. But don't they look fantastic? Look at the depth. Ooh. Okay, let's rip it apart. Oh, look at that. Soft and stretchy and squidgy and warm and... Oh. Ah. I'm delirious, I've had no lunch. But I've got this now. It's just bread. Probably the best bread you'll ever have in your life, but that's all it is. Oh. Oh. I like that a lot. It's fantastic. You should make it. And that's that. I hope you enjoyed it. Now please do the usual: likes, shares, comments, subscriptions, donations, patronage, all that good stuff. Or just some of it. And thank you for watching, and see you next time.